Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Kimberly.
I'm here calling you from Rio de Janeiro, and I'm talking to Jennifer Mayer today from Mama Moon, New York City. She's a doula, a massage therapist, and a placenta alchemist. And I got to know her when she was working at University of Colorado Boulder on her thesis about midwifery and feminism. So it's always such a pleasure to talk to you. Thanks for making the time today.
Thanks for having me, Kimberly.
What I'm really interested in talking to you about is what advice you have for new moms to make the postpartum transition as smooth as possible.
I encourage all of my moms and couples to prepare for the postpartum period. Oftentimes, women concentrate a lot of times on the birth, going to childbirth ed, focusing on the labor, and figure, well, once the baby's here, I'll just figure the rest out. And which is true, you will figure the rest out. But I think it's so helpful to have a plan in place for once the baby is here, and then also a list of community resources that you can reach out to if you need to, and just have them on hand so you don't have to do all that research when you're overtired and have a new baby and are in the throes of breastfeeding or not breastfeeding, but taking care of an infant. So I recommend very practical and simple preparations, such as taking inventory of chores that need to be done around the home. They're often invisible, such as loading and unloading a dishwasher or washing dishes, going grocery shopping, preparing food. Even simple tasks such as taking out the trash or organizing the mail. These can all add up and become overwhelming when one person who usually participates isn't able to participate as much anymore. So getting really specific, taking friends up on offers that if you need any help, let me know. Make a list, write down names, write down numbers, and you divvy up small jobs.
Mm-hmm. So really make sure that you've thought about what are all of the things that you do in your normal daily life that might turn into bigger challenges when you're postpartum.
Yeah, definitely that. And if you're not able to organize just like task by task, definitely making a resource list of people who have said that they would help. Or look into having family members come and stay. Or maybe hiring a postpartum doula to help around the house. So that you can really set up your time for the first 2 or 3 weeks postpartum to just stay in bed and feed your baby and have that be your only job and your only duty to sleep, eat, feed the baby, and that's it.
So really honoring that time and making sure that you have a support network and that you thought about the support network before you need the support network when you're exhausted and not sure what you
Exactly.
need.
Yeah, and having reasonable expectations, especially for first-time moms. You've never had a newborn before. So as much as I can encourage my moms to prepare and just say, all right, the first 2 or 3 weeks, this is the only thing I need to worry about, it can be really hard, especially for my career-powered women here in New York City who are working to the office up until the day they deliver. It's a big adjustment to just not be doing what seems like nothing. I'm not doing anything. I'm just staying at home with the baby. It's a big adjustment.
Okay, so just highlighting the invisible chores, a resource list, reasonable expectations, so giving yourself permission to do nothing, giving yourself permission to just exclusively take care of your baby and take care of yourself in the first period, and making your environment as uh, conducive to that as possible.
Yeah,
Is there anything else you'd add to that?
that's all I'd add for like the first 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Again, this is Jennifer Mayer at Mama Moon NYC, and I'm Kimberly Johnson at magamama.com.